Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back on a Tuesday night for the Crooked Line Short Track Oval Racing League Nexev Media Tour Modified Series, coming at you live from North Wilkesboro Speedway. And tonight, it is the season finale, the championship race. 200 laps, double points here tonight. 5 drivers going for the title. Coming in it tonight, in first, the number 29 of Zach Murphy, 419 points. Second, Brian Zimmerman with 396 points. Third, Tanner Marr with 360 points. Fourth, Caleb Thompson with 356 points. And fifth, Alex Harris with 353 points. It's that close, ladies and gentlemen. 200 laps at a classic track. This is going to be wild. With that being said, it's time to head down trackside for pre-race ceremonies. So if you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. All right, and thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Everybody, please go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. Qualifying has begun. 5 minutes on the clock. Bunch of drivers going to head on out to the track. Let's see who we're going to watch first here. How about the number 14 of Derek Stanley rolling through turns 3 and 4, going to come out of 4 and get the green flag, start his qualifying run. 2 laps. Let's see what the 14 can do. Wide entry there into turn number 1, down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Going to put that race car all the way down on the bottom side of the racetrack, coming out of turn number 4 and across the line for his first lap. Going to be a 17.67. Looks like Samuel Lawson in the 25 takes pole right now, 17.66. Derek Stanley through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Gets loose coming out of 4. Is he going to save it? Oh, backs it into the outside wall hard there. Might have to go to a backup car for this one. Jason Bauer in that 09 just completed his run, 17.88 for the 09 of Jason Bauer. Keith McGillivray just completed his run of 17.65 for the number 55. Brandon Mettler, quick time, 17.52 for the number 15 of Brandon Mettler. Tanner Marr goes second as he completes his run with a 17.54. Larry Bell looks like he just crossed the line, 18.29 for Larry Bell. He might be able to go back out there and run another lap, not sure. Looks like Zach Murphy in that number 29 out on track, heading down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4. Gonna come and take the green flag. Out of turn number 4 and across the line for Murphy on his first lap, 17.68 for the number 29. Two and a half minutes left to go here in qualifying. Zach Murphy comes out of turn number 4 to cross the line for his second lap. Does he improve? He does. Goes to 5th, 17.59. Kyle O'Danick through turns 3 and 4. And across the line, currently in 5th spot. Quick time, number 21, Kyle O'Danick, 17.48 for the number 21. 2 minutes left to go on the clock. Alex Harris in the fight for this championship here tonight. Just takes the green flag. First lap here for Alex Harris down the back straightaway. And into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 and across the line for the number 74. First lap, second place, 17.49 for the 74 of Alex Harris. Can he improve here on lap number 2 and snag this pole away from Kyle O'Danick? Harris across the line, second lap, a little bit slower, 17.52 for the number 74 of Alex Harris. If he can hold that outside pole, is a good start for someone who is battling in the championship here tonight. 5th in points, double points night here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 200 laps around North Wilkesboro in the Tour Modifieds. Seconds left to go here in qualifying. Looks like everybody who wanted to take a time has tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this show on the road. It's the Nexev Media Tour Modifieds Championship Race. Time to go through that grid. Kyle O'Danick going to be starting on the pole here tonight with Alex Harris starting in 2nd. Brandon Mettler going to be rolling off in P3 with Tanner Mardo is outside in 4th. The Governor, Samuel Lawson, going to be starting back there in 5th position with Caleb Thompson starting in 6th. Zach Murphy going to be rolling off in that 7th position with Keith McGillivray starting to his outside in 8th. Derek Stanley going to be starting in 9th with Mitchell Muma to his outside in 10th. Chris Sawyer going to be rolling off in 11th position with Scott Bryant to his outside in 12th. Going on down, we got Jason Bowers starting in 13th with Larry Bell to his outside in 14th. Brian Zimmerman going to be rolling off in P15 with Steven Johnson to his outside in 16th. Chris Clark starts in 17th position with Thomas Axum rounding out the field tonight in 18th. 18 Tour Modifieds here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 200 laps around North Wilkesboro Speedway. It is time to get this championship going. Let's get it out. Driver's getting the one to go signal this time by. Actually going green this time by. My apologies. Same thing. Here we go. Kyle O'Danick, Alex Harris, fire them off. We're underway here for the championship race. Nexev Media Tour Modifieds. Alex Harris with a good launch there into turns 1 and 2. We're going to head down the backstretch. Kyle O'Danick going to try and slot up into second. Tanner Marr trying to hold on to third as Brandon Mettler takes a peek on the inside. They're coming out of turn number 4. Oh, he gets big time loose coming out of turn number 4, able to gather it back up, but now under pressure from the 0-4 of Caleb Thompson. Right behind Thompson is the governor, Samuel Lawson. Right behind him, he got Zach Murphy in 7th. Back up to the front. Alex Harris is starting to pull away right now. 4/10 of a gap over the 21 of Kyle O'Danick, and just at the fastest lap of the race last time by, 17.50 for the number 74 of Alex Harris. Still a long way to go, though. You got one set of tires laying in the pits. These drivers are definitely going to need fuel here tonight. How long can you manage that right front tire? Going to be seeing drivers probably try to make it at least to the halfway point on a set of tires here tonight. But you're really going to have to baby them. Lap 5 of 200. Fastest lap of the race, 17.48, goes to the number 21 of Kyle O'Danick. O'Danick still trying to run down the 74 of Harris. You got Tanner Marr back here in 3rd. Brandon Mettler right on his back bumper in 4th. Drivers running pretty identical lap times right now. I don't think we're seeing a lot of tire fall off just yet. Only lap 7 of 200. However, you still got to kind of baby this thing right now. This is a long way to go. Championship is on the line. You got to be on your A game here tonight. Just to remind you guys who is running for a championship tonight. Zach Murphy, Brian Zimmerman, Tanner Marr, Caleb Thompson, and Alex Harris. Which one of those drivers happens to be leading the race right now, but that gap's kind of shrinking down to 0.3 of a second right now. O'Danick has kind of figured something out. Looks like he's entering a little bit higher there in turns 1 and 2, kind of pulling that car down the racetrack on exit, trying to straighten out that corner. Coming to take a lap 11 of 200. Still a long way to go in this one. See if we can't get an aerial view of the track right now, see where everybody's at. Looks like the last car right now is Jason Bauer in that 09. Coming out of backstretch, you see our race leaders heading into turn 1 right now, so you're gonna be seeing lap traffic maybe here very shortly. These guys are gonna have to work their way around each other. Lap 13. Alex Harris continues to lead the way. Had an amazing start. And I tell you what, if he wants to win this championship, he just has to be smooth right now. Don't look in that rearview mirror. Don't listen to the spotter telling you he's coming. Just keep your eyes focused forward. Just be smooth, be consistent. Doing a good job of that right now. He's able to keep O'Danick about 0.3 back. On the other side of that, could O'Danick be kind of just laying back right now, trying not to use those tires, just trying to be patient? This is a long race, long way to go. Could just be kind of playing a little cat and mouse right now. Again, everybody, I want to thank you for tuning in to True Sim Productions here on a Tuesday night. Remember, we are also live over on Kick kick.com now. We do stream to both platforms, YouTube and Kick. Kind of one of the first broadcasters over there on kick.com, so help us out by giving us a follow. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. All I'm going to say is that there's some things being worked on behind the scenes. It's going to be big. At least we're planning on it. So Alex Harris leads the way right now. 2/10 gap over Kyle O'Danick. You see it right there going down the backstretch. We're coming to take lap 20. You got Tanner Marr 1.2 seconds off the back bumper of Kyle O'Danick. Then you got Brandon Mettler and Zach Murphy right behind him. A little 3-car line. Are these guys saving their tires? I mean, they could really just be babying it right now. Nobody's really trying to push an issue here tonight so far, ladies and gentlemen. Still a lot of racing left to go. We go back and take a peek at the number 55 of Keith McGillivray, coming out of turn 4 and across the line, running in 9th position right now. He's got Mitchell Muma right behind him. Mitchell currently rounds out the top 10. He's got Larry Bell back here running in 11th. Right behind him is Chris Sawyer, that number 51. Brian Zimmerman, last week's winner, had to go to the back of the field, if I'm not mistaken. Running for a championship here tonight. Had to start tail end of the field. Currently in 13th. Yes, Steven Johnson right behind him in the number 18. And Scott Bryant in the number 83 running in 15th position. Chris Clark holds on to 16th and Jason Bauer 17th, with Thomas Axum not taking the grid here this evening. Still nose to tail for the race lead right now, coming out of turn number 4 to cross the line, take lap 25 here at North Wilkesboro. Who are you going for tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know out in the chat. Everybody pretty much single filed out right now. Let's go back to our blimp cam for just a second. You can see it. The leaders are starting to they're starting to catch the back of the pack. Not by much, but they are there. Running in second place is Kyle O'Danick. Let's go on board with the number 21. Off the throttle, takes a wider entry into the corner. Watch him cut off this corner right here. Exits nice and straight. Trying to get a run on that 74, but you see the different lines being ran by both drivers. I'm thinking this 74 might be hurting a little bit later on that right front tire versus this 21. See it right there. He enters just a little bit higher, straightens the corner out, but look at the drive Harris gets going off the corner right now. Got a little loose actually there coming out of turn number 2. Whoop. Looks like Zach Murphy got around Tanner Marr. There may be problems with the number 4s. He may be just trying to hang out, save them tires. Try to make it to lap 100. I mean, that's what you're going to have to do. I think you're going to have to split this race in half with the tires. Or you're going to try and run them as long as you can. Hope that there's a late race caution. Tanner Marr way up out of the groove here in 3 and 4. Mettler goes to the inside. Going to clear him coming off turn number 4. give fourth place to Brandon Metler right now, as Caleb Thompson now trying to take a peek to the bottom side of the racetrack. Go back up to the front. They are still nose to tail, just duking it out up here. Alex Harris still leading the way. Kyle O'Danick holds on to second, still trying to get around him. Looks like he's figured something out here in 3 and 4. He gets a good run off of the exit of turn number 4. But it looks like Harris is a little bit better here through the center of 1 and 2. Able to get that drive off just a little bit better than O'Danick is. But look at this run he gets to the center of the corner in 3 and 4. You see Harris keeps it low off of the bottom, or keeps it on the bottom there coming out of turn number 4, whereas O'Danick kind of enters almost half a car up. Right there, enters really high. He's really trying to work that outside groove. I don't think it worked for him right there. Lost a ton of time. I think he, right now, ladies and gentlemen, I think what that 21 is trying to do is just see what works. He kind of figured out right there, hey, that doesn't work. Got to go back to what I was doing before. Try a different line out. But I think that's what he's doing right there. So Metler got around Tanner Marr there a couple laps ago. Now in 4th, trying to run down the number 29 of Zach Murphy. Murphy's up 4 positions since the start of this race, ladies and gentlemen. Same with actually the number 28 of Brian Zimmerman, who just got around Larry Bell. So Zimmy's almost up inside the top 10 right now, trying to run down that 25 of the Governor, Samuel Lawson. See Steven Johnson back here. He's up 3 spots since the start of this race. Started back there in 16th. Currently in 13th position right now, trying to find a way around the 43 of Larry Bell. If we go back up to the front of the field, it's Alex Harris, Kyle O'Danick still out in front by over Zach Murphy by 2.2 seconds right now. Starting to catch up to some lap traffic. That's a 91 of Chris Clark right ahead of these guys. So they're both going to get around him right there. Looks like Chris Clark was nice enough to let him by. Try to get a good camera angle of that. Wasn't quick enough. Got to be quicker than that, ladies and gentlemen. I got to be quicker than that. Lap 45 of 200. Still a long way to go in this one. Alex Harris, currently your race leader. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The caution gremlin finally strikes. Have to cut that one just a little short, ladies and gentlemen. First caution of the evening coming out on lap number 48 here at North Wilkesboro. Looks like it's for the 09 of Jason Bauer. Let's go and see what happened here. Kind of gets up on the wall a little bit there. Man, he almost had it saved. And oh, Chris Sawyer comes in. Nowhere to go for the 51 of Sawyer. So 2 race cars involved with this one. The 51 smoking heavily. Big front end damage, that number 51 car. Pit road is going to be busy though. We see tires going on some of these drivers' cars. I don't know if this is the right strategy. I think it should just be a fuel-only stop for most of them. A couple of guys, though, they want to try something a little bit different here, taking tires way early. It's like Chris Sawyer came down, got that fast repair. Showing Sawyer as the race leader right now. Alex Harris being scored in second. Kyle O'Danick in third. We're on lap 50 of 200. Sawyer brings it back down pit side, probably to get fuel. Probably was trying not to go a lap down there. Smart move by the number 51. So that was actually a really good green flag run there. Now, I wasn't sure what the fuel run was at first, ladies and gentlemen. I was kind of hoping we were going to get a green flag stop there to kind of see how many laps these drivers could do on a tank of gas. But now pretty much everybody's got another full tank. So we know we can go at least another 48 before we're going to have to see pit stops again. Going to re-rack them, restack them. Alex Harris and Kyle O'Danick going to fire them off here out of turn number 4. Green flag back out in the air. Good launch for the number 74 of Harris. So we go back down into 1 and 2. Good shot of the field as we come off turn number 2. Top 4 single file out. Tanner Marr getting put up to the top side of the racetrack by Caleb Thompson right now. They single file out, go down and back straightaway. Out of turn number 4, going to take a lap 55 of 200. Look at that, man. It took these drivers 2 laps to get it sorted out that quickly. That was excellent. That was awesome to see. They know it. They know there's still a ton of time left in this race. There's no sense of trying to push too hard right now. Still your race leader. Kyle O'Danick runs second. Brandon Mettler in third. Mettler trying to take a peek to O'Danick's inside there going into turns 3 and 4. Zach Murphy right behind him. This top 4 are starting to pull away. So we head back down into turns 1 and 2. We're on lap 59 of 200. This is, well, ooh, almost contact there. Kyle O'Danick and Brandon Mettler. Looks like O'Danick got a little loose, then Mettler got a little loose, trying to back out of it, not to get into that 21. Mettler to the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to slide up in front of that 21 coming out of turn number 2. He does. He's going to get it. O'Danick almost getting into the outside wall right there. O'Danick back to third. Now, looks like Murphy, he's trying to take a peek to the inside. Something going on with the number 21. Into the outside wall going into turns 3 and 4. Something going on with the number 21. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. Looks like he's got to gather back up right now. Under pressure from the number 4, Tanner Marr. Oh, Mettler gets way up out of the groove right there, it looks like. Or maybe he's just trying to run a different line there. Maybe searching around a little bit. That almost allowed the number 29 is Zach Murphy to get to his inside there. Coming off a 2. Take a lap 64 of 200. Harris still leads the way. Doing a really good job out here maintaining his race car, maintaining that line and that rhythm. Hasn't really deviated from his original plan of just sticking kind of to that bottom. Mettler big time loose coming off of turn number 4. Gathers it back up. Now looking to the inside of Harris for the race lead. He is right there trying to get there. Lap 65, 200. Caution flag out on the speedway. Problems for the 25, Sam Lawson, slow and stopped on the backstretch. Go back and see what happened. Looks like he just gets loose. Oh, contact with Steven Johnson there. Let's take a look at it from an aerial view. Yeah, gets the grass. Looks like he tried to gather it back up and kind of came up in front of Steven Johnson. Looked like Johnson really didn't have a whole lot, or didn't have a whole lot of time to really check up for that one. It looks like he tried to, but lost it already there. They made contact. Brings the second caution of the evening out on the speedway. Alex Harris still your race leader. Brandon Mettler in second. Are we going to see pit stops once again? I imagine so. Everybody's going to want to top off them tanks, I imagine. Who comes down? Nobody so far. Maybe drivers are thinking, you know what? Wasn't too long of a run. Just going to kind of hang out. How is everybody doing here on a Tuesday night? Let me know who you're rooting for out in the chat. Believe drivers are getting the 2 to go signal this time by. We're almost halfway through this one. Again, double points night tonight. So after the checkered flag is flown, stick around. We're going to need about a minute or so. Tanner's got to calculate the points, account for drop weeks, etc., etc. Here we go. Lights go off on a pace car. Time to get this thing back under green flag conditions. Who do you got, ladies and gentlemen? Who do you got? Alex Harris dominating so far tonight. Remember, Harris comes into tonight 5th in the points, but he could still pull it off. Green flag back out in the air. Go back down into turns 1 and 2. Harris with a clean start. Same with Mettler. But we're side by side for third back here with Tanner Marr and Zach Murphy. Looks like Harris got into the wall a little bit there. Battle for the race lead right now. Brandon Mettler to the bottom side of the racetrack. Side by side down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. Harris is up on the top. Mettler gonna clear him coming out of turn number 4. New race leader, the number 15 of Brandon Mettler. Lap 74 of 200, 73 in the books. Mettler now your race leader. 3 different leaders here tonight so far. O'Danick, Harris, and Mettler. Harris has been dominating all night long. Oh, he gets loose coming out of turn number 4. Good save by the 74. Tanner Marr goes way wide into 1 and 2, trying to get around him here on the top side. Harris trying to gather it back up, trying not to lose any more spots. Starting to have some issues here for the 74. Car not agreeing with him here late in the run. Tanner way up top once again, making the outside work, moves up into third. Harris is now going backwards as Derek Stanley takes a peek to the outside. They single file back out. Looks like Harris is going to be able to try and get back into his rhythm right here. That's a ton of time lost. Not only that, 2 actually of your championship contenders just got around you. You know that's in his head right now. Out of turn 4 to cross the line and take a lap 7. Oh, Mettler big time sideways out of 4. Even Murphy with a little wiggle coming out of turn number 4. These guys are going hard here on lap 79. Did anybody tell them there's still 120 laps to go, guys? You don't want to burn them tires off too quick now. Looks like Harris found his way back around Tanner Marr. So back into his rhythm right now. Trying to hang on to it. Lap 81 of 200. We're going to take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's almost the deadline to turn in this ad, and I still don't know what to do. I better think fast, because this ad is very last minute. What's not last minute, though, is the months of pre-planned content from Nexev Media. But how does that even convey to everyone that means daily video content, which leads to people joining in our active Discord community? Not to mention our stream team that goes live daily with our multiple members. You gotta put something relatable in the ad, too. Like your dog. People like dogs. People should visit the nexev.com if they like dogs. With so much plans, I don't even know how to describe it to people. What would I even do for an ad?
I got it! Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
3 laps here. We're underway here at Horsepower Farm.
What's up, everybody? We're taking a break in this exciting race to tell you a little bit about Savage Edge. You can go to our link here, www.savageedge.com, or our Facebook here. So we're about to tell you a little bit what Savage Edge does. Have you ever wanted to put your face on a t-shirt or maybe your iRacing car? Well, we can do that for you at Savage Edge. Take a look at our direct-to-garment printer.
All right, sorry about that, Corey Sherman. We'll get your commercial in here very soon, but we do have caution out on the speedway. Not sure what happened. Looks like Sawyer just lost it here. I think that brought out the yellow. The leaders go by him right there. So under caution here once again. Looks like we do have a driver in the infield care center. That's Samuel Lawson in the number 25. What happened out there?
Hey, what's up, man? It's just, I can't save any tires. It's just super loose out there. That's basically the problem with everybody right now. So, yeah.
So just having problems keeping the car underneath you tonight?
Oh, yeah, everybody is.
So how is the car? Is it manageable? Did you hit anything? Are you able to get back out here? What's going on?
Right. I got to fix up some repairs first if I get back out there. I'm not for sure yet, but I think we'll be okay to get back out there.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for the info. We appreciate it and glad you're all right out there. Hope to see you back out on the track.
Yep.
That was Samuel Lawson, driver the number 25 here tonight. So Lawson saying it is very loose, and you know, we can attest to that, ladies and gentlemen. We can 100% attest to that because we have seen Mettler and Murphy get loose countless number of times trying to take over this race lead. Being under caution here, I'm not seeing. Well, actually, I'm about to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing a lot of people who came down pit road. Steven Johnson, Zach Murphy, Alex Harris, all these guys come down pit road. I'm not sure if it was for fuel only. Judging by the times, I'm going to say it was for these race cars. We are on lap 98 of 200. We are almost halfway through this event tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the Nexev Media Tour Modifieds. Be sure to go check out thenexev.com. Link, as always, in the description of the YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunate news. The Tour Modifieds will no longer be a thing next season here on a Tuesday night. Now, don't let that get you down, because there is something in the works. I was told not to reveal too much info, but what I can say is that there is something in the works and that it will no longer be Tour Modifieds. So, keep that in mind. You want to join Crooked Line Racing League, ladies and gentlemen, there is a Discord link in the description below. Go ahead and copy that up, add it to your Discord. Come join us here on a Monday, a Tuesday, or a Wednesday night. Getting ready to go back, green flag racing. Brandon Mettler, Kyle O'Danick on the front row. Out of turn number 4, Mettler on the loud pedal, green flag back out in the air, and we are halfway through this race. Mettler out to a really good jump right here. It looks like O'Danick actually came down the pit road A lap 66. Larry Bell staying out here. He came down pit road on lap 48. Ooh, big check up here. Tanner Marr. Problems for the 4 car. Zimmerman making it 3 wide here coming off turn 4. Zimmy going for that championship. Tanner Marr to the outside wall again, losing a ton of spots to number 4. That is another driver in the championship. Can't let it get to his head. Long way to go yet. 98 laps, now 97 laps to go. Back up to the front. It is all Brandon Mettler right now. Half-second gap over the number 21 of Kyle O'Danick. Larry Bell runs third. Steven Johnson looking to the inside of Larry Bell. Here comes Alex Harris. Big move to the inside of the 18 through 1 and 2. Wasn't able to complete the pass. Still down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Not able to get there. Johnson able to hold him off. Now looks to the inside of Larry Bell coming out of turn 4 across the line. Trying to get a run right here. You see Alex Harris running a different line than everybody else right now. Oh, big time loose for the 43 out of turn number 4. That's Larry Bell. He gathers it back up, stays out here in third. So this is the ultimate deciding factor here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're over halfway. It's almost to the point of no return. A lot of these drivers came down on lap 95. They can go a lot longer than these other guys who stayed out. They last been on lap 48. How long can you go on a tank of fuel? Are they banking on another quick caution right here to come down pit road and take that set of tires? One in the outside wall. That's Steven Johnson. Alex Harris back to the bottom side of the racetrack. Going to slide up in front of the number 18. Take over that 4th spot. Look at this battle going on back here between Brian Zimmerman and Caleb Thompson. Remember, Zimmerman going for a championship. Same with Zach Murphy. Murphy is starting to lose some spots right here. Not sure if he's just trying to save something or what's going on with the number 29. Let's go back up to the front. Still all Brandon Mettler right now. But look, oh look now, Alex Harris to the inside. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is telling me that that number 74, he's on a pair of fresh right side tires right now because look at him starting to pull away from that number 15. Mettler really didn't even stand a chance right there. As the 74 went down to the bottom side and just kind of slid right up in front of him, took that line away. Good move. Here comes Brian Zimmerman. So, let's go through them one more time. Where they're currently running. Zach Murphy, our points leader, is back here in 9th. Then we have Brian Zimmerman, who currently runs in 2nd. Tanner Marr. Tanner Marr's back there in 11th. And then we have Caleb Thompson sitting in 8th. And Alex Harris, 5th in points right now. He is leading the way. Caution flag out on the speedway. Not what these drivers who probably just took tires wanted to see. What we got going on back here? Whoa, Tanner Marr, big time loose. Looks like Keith, he tried to slow up to not hit him. And Tanner barely avoiding that inside wall. Drivers are on pit road. Here comes Brian Zimmerman out. Looks like a fuel only stop. Harris wins the race off pit road. Then Brian Zimmerman. That looks like Derek Stanley in third, but here you see it right there. O'Danick, right side's up. A lot of drivers took right side tires right there. Right now, it's scoring Jason Bauer as the race leader. Tanner Marr back on pit road. All right, here we go. Gonna re-rack them, restack them, and fire them off one more time here at North Wilkesboro. How about it? Jason Bauer, early spin. Finds himself up here in the race lead right now. Here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Looks like the 09 trying to maybe pull over to let everybody by. Contact. 3 wide through 1 and 2. Semi's going to put it 3 wide down to 3 and 4. That's not going to work. Championship implications here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Zimmerman involved with this one. So Semi pushed the issue right there. I'm not sure if the 09 was letting him go or what, but Semi with a good run goes down into the corner, and I don't think the 09 expected him to be there. O'Danick involved in this one as well. He goes around. It's going to put us back under caution once again here tonight at North Wilkesboro. We're on lap 125 of 200. We're going to go ahead and finish up, restart, but finish up Corey's commercial and give old Savage Edge Graphics a shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a t-shirt with your logo or design on it, or a hat or a mug or anything, you need to go over to savageedge.com, and here's why.
What's What's up, everybody? We're taking a break in this exciting race to tell you a little bit about Savage Edge. You can go to our link here, www.savageedge.com, or our Facebook here. So we're about to tell you a little bit what Savage Edge does. Have you ever wanted to put your face on a t-shirt or maybe your iRacing car? Well, we can do that for you at Savage Edge. Take a look at our direct-to-garment printer. Did you just get excited about what you can see on a t-shirt? Well, we got more for you. What about embroidered hats? Everybody loves a good hat. Look at this. We also do beanies that double as kitten holders. There's also so much more we can do here at Savage Edge. Vinyl graphics, coffee mugs, koozies. We basically can put your name on anything. So go to savageedge.com and check out our Facebook. Now back to the race.
Thank you very much, Corey Sherman. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Go to savageedge.com. Not only that, you can get yourself one of them fancy True Sim Production t-shirts over there. So go ahead and get one of those while you're at it. Coming out of turn number 4, single file restart this time. Did not complete a green flag lap last time. So we're going to go single file here tonight. Lap 129 of 200. Still about 71, 72 laps to go. Alex Harris out to the race lead. Remember, 5th in points coming into tonight's race. Double points night tonight. Brian Zimmerman trying to make his way back up here. Just involved in that last wreck. Might have some damage to the number 28. He's got Mitchell Muma all over the back bumper right now. As him and Metler are actually fighting back here for the 5th position. A little bit of side-by-side contact there as we go back down into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Caleb Thompson. He is also in contention for this championship right now. Slow car down on the bottom side of the racetrack. That was the 09 of Jason Bauer. Muma looking to the inside of Zimmerman. Not able to complete it. Good battle going on back here as Metler got around both of them. Now Muma trying to hold on. See Thompson working that outside groove really well right there. Managed to complete the pass. That puts Thompson up inside the top 5. Points are going to be close here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got the best drivers out here in this championship, all up near the front, except for just a couple who have had a few issues here tonight. Harris still continues to lead the way right now. Derek Stanley in 2nd, Brian Zimmerman in 3rd. Go ahead and go back to our bird's eye view real quick. Get a good shot of the field. Kind of get an idea where everybody is out on the racetrack. Derek Stanley is getting closer to that number 74. Both these drivers last pit on lap 118. See John out in chat. John, I'm not sure if he was trying to let people over or if he just might have had a bad restart and Zimmy kind of took advantage of it, which Zimmy has every right to do. But I don't think that Bauer was prepared for that and ended up causing an accident. So hard to say. On board with Derek Stanley. All over that back bumper, that 74, looking to the inside. Battle for the race lead going into 3 and 4. Looks like he lost his momentum, not able to get back to him. It's a good battle right there, though, for first. As the laps are starting to wind down, the question is, can these drivers make it the rest of the way? I would imagine they can. See, here comes Zimmerman, even with a little bit of a banged up race car. He's there in third. But I tell you what, that 74 Harris, he is not going to give up this race lead that easily. He wants his championship, and he feels with this double points night advantage, he might have a shot at doing that. Zemi hits the curbing down there in 3 and 4, trying to get a run on that 14 of Stanley. Zemi knows time's kind of running out right here. You want to get yourself in a good position just in case the caution were to come out right now. We got Caleb Thompson trying to follow suit, trying to get around Brandon Mettler, get himself up inside his top 3. So Thompson can maybe try and go for this championship. That's 3 championship contenders right now inside the top 5, right, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very tight points battle. Harris is starting to get a good run on Derek Stanley once again. Lap 150. 51 laps to go. 149 in the books. Season 9 of the Crooked Line Tour Mods, presented to us this season by Nexev Media. Make sure you guys go check out the nexev.com. Great YouTube content over there. A lot of good streamers. So we get 50 laps to go to close out this season. Who do you have, ladies and gentlemen? Caution flag out on the speedway. One around on the front stretch. 09 of Jason Bauer. Sounded like in the background he was trying to get going. I think that car might have gotten stuck in the wall. Let's go back and see what happened to the 09 of Jason Bauer. Just gets loose. We heard Sam Lawson talk about that coming out of the infield care center. These cars are just extremely loose here tonight. Everybody doing a really good job getting out of the way. So none of the race leaders involved, but this is a key moment in the race. There's not a lot of drivers out there, I think, who still have that set of tires laying in the pits. However, do you need to come in and take fuel? Doesn't look like anybody wants to come down pit road. Well, all right then. So here it is. You got Alex Harris leading the way. Ryan Zimmerman sitting in third. Caleb Thompson runs fourth. 3 championship contenders right now. Coming in tonight. Excuse me. Caleb Thompson in fourth in points. Ryan Zimmerman second. Alex Harris in fifth. And I mean the gaps between these drivers. Again, first place, Zach Murphy, 419 points. Ryan Zimmerman in second has 396 points. Tanner Marr in third has 360. Caleb Thompson has 356. Alex Harris with 353. That's how close it is tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That is why you see Harris pushing so hard to stay out front. He knows that every point here tonight is going to matter. Wants that win, but also wants that championship. Out of turn 4. Green flag back out in the air. Harris out to the race lead. Zimmerman gets around the 14 of Stanley. Can Zimmerman come from the back and snag this win and championship? Throws a little block on the number 14 right there. Just a little one. 42 laps to go. Harris out to a 4/10 gap over the number 28 right now. Thompson falls back to 5th as Metler looks to the inside of Stanley trying to take over 3rd. 40 laps to go. Harris wishes it was less. He does not want to see that 28 in his rearview mirror right now. Stanley looking to the inside, trying to take 2nd back, not able to get there. $38 more times around. Metler with a move, trying to look to the inside of that 14. Sticks his nose in there on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's got to get a run off the corner right here. No, he's got to slide back in. See Caleb Thompson back there trying to work a different groove, but losing some time to that number 98 of Mitchell Muma. And Mitchell's having a really good run here tonight, sitting in 6th of 4 spots at the start of this race. Harris pulls out to almost a half a second gap over Brian Zimmerman. Has Zimmy maybe burnt the tires up? 35 laps to go. It's still a long way to go. just to make sure we pay the bills. And also give a huge shout out to Nexev Media for sponsoring this series. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our final break of the evening. When we come back, we're going to the end. So stick around. Be right back.
It's almost the deadline to turn in this ad, and I still don't know what to do. I better think fast, because this ad is very last minute. What's not last minute, though, is the months of pre-planned content from Nexev Media. But how does that even convey to everyone that means daily video content, which leads to people joining in our active Discord community? Not to mention our stream team that goes live daily with our multiple members. You gotta put something relatable in the ad, too. Like your dog. People like dogs. People should visit the nexev.com if they like dogs. With so much plans, I don't even know how to describe it to people. What would I even do for an ad?
I got it.
All right, so we're back live, ladies and gentlemen. Yellow flag just came out on the speedway. We're going to go back and see what happened. Thompson looks to the inside of Stanley. Doesn't look like there's any contact there. It registered it for him, but I didn't see it. Let's go back and see what happened here to Zach Murphy. Murphy and Keith McGillivray get into it. And O'Danick hard into the outside while Steven Johnson getting into it. 83 coming in. Sawyer up on the 55's lead. Oh, man. Big one here tonight at North Wilkesboro. How about it? Wouldn't be a championship race if something interesting didn't happen, right, ladies and gentlemen? All right, I'm going to harass him a little bit. Ryan Zimmerman, driver the number 28. Talk to me, man. What's going on out there?
Save this right rear, man. This right rear is burning up on this track tonight. So you're trying to maintain your pace and also try to save that right rear. Right rear is going to be the key. We've got 28 laps to go here, so it's going to be tough. Alex has got some good speed. We've got Brandon Mettler's got good speed. Stanley, Caleb Thompson, all these guys are really quick. So it's going to be just who's able to save that right rear the best and track position. Starting on the outside on this restart, I'm a little nervous. I got to try to see if I can get back down into second. Don't want to get freight trained here. Championship implications with Zach getting involved in that wreck. So need to get a good finish here. He was up by a good bit, so maybe this could have some championship implications, but we won't know till we can have that drop week figured out once all the points go in. But yeah, got to save that right rear and try to get around Alex here.
All right, Zemi, hey, going back green flag racing. Good luck to you. Championship on the line. We'll see you at the end.
Thank you, buddy.
That's Brian Zimmerman, driver the number 28. Had to talk to him. He always gives me great information here when we're late in a run like this. So thank you, Brian Zimmerman. Here we go. Who do you got, ladies and gentlemen? Basically a shootout right now. Green flag back out in the air. Zemi sends it in a little bit deeper than he has all night, trying to hang on that right side of the 74, but can't. Now he has to block off the... Oh, they make contact! Brian Zimmer... Oh, Zimmerman and Mettler make contact. Oh, he just said it, ladies and gentlemen. Championship implications. Is Brian Zimmerman gonna take fault for that caution and go to the back? I don't think so. I wouldn't. Not that I'm saying I don't know whose fault it was, but I don't know. Oh my God. It wouldn't be interesting tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, it would be interesting. I don't know why I said wouldn't. This is awesome. Let's go back, see what happened. Zimmy tries to cover off Mettler. Mettler sends it in, gets into the 28. Derek Stanley involved in the process too. Oh, man. So the reason why I say will Zimmy take that caution, ladies and gentlemen, this league has what's known as a at-fault claim your own caution rule. If you feel you caused the caution, you'll key up and tell race control, hey, I think that was on me. And they'll send you to the back. Hope Brandon Mettler's okay. Maybe we get to talk to him here in the infield care center. We'll see about that here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. 23 laps to go. Well, Mettler and Derek Stanley, actually, if they didn't happen to come down pit road, maybe take fast repair, be able to get back out there. But both those drivers having really good nights. Unfortunate way to end them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to start them back up one more time. Lights are off. Single file restart here. Again, I want to thank you for tuning in to True Sim Productions here tonight for the Nexev Media Tour Modifieds Championship Race live on YouTube and Kick.com. Make sure you go over to Kick.com. If you got an account over there, give us a follow. We got some pretty cool emotes over there, too. You might want to go check them on out. Green flag back out in the air. 20 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. Says Alex Harris had a really good advantage there on that restart, but Zimmy also has a good advantage because he doesn't have to worry about starting in second on the outside. Doesn't have to cover anybody off. He's able to get into a good rhythm here. Stay right on the back bumper of that number 74. Caleb Thompson up to third position, ladies and gentlemen. Another driver going for this championship. Has Mitchell Mumon, the number 98, right behind him. Mitchell up to fourth. He's made his way up inside the top 5. Awesome run out of that number 98. Let's go on board here with Brian Zimmerman. Trying to run down this 74. He's been dominant all night long. "15 laps to go at North Wilkesboro to decide a champion for possibly the final race for Crooked Line in the Tour Modifieds." Harris gets a little loose right there. He's got to minimize those mistakes because Zimmerman is there and he can pounce at any time if Harris keeps getting loose like that coming up off the corner. "13 laps to go." Gap now a half a second to the race leader from Brian Zimmerman. Harris just needs to stay strong for another 11 laps. Again, we don't know if him winning will make him the champion. Points have to be calculated after this race, so stick around once the checkered flag flies to find out who the champion is. Out of turn number 4, single digits, 9 laps to go. Zimmy might have found something here, close the gap just a little bit. Oh, it's about to get interesting. We know how Zimmy drives. He's a clean race car driver. I don't think we're going to see a chrome horn tonight. If we do, it's going to be very minimal out of that 28 car. If he wants it bad enough, he's going to do it clean. He is there. 7 laps to go. Figured something out here up top. Problems for the 04 of Thompson. He falls back to 9th. Focusing it on up front right now. 6 more times around. This could be the championship deciding factor. I think Zimmy has it if he stays in second, to be honest. I really do. Oh, they make contact. Oh, they make contact again. Here comes Mitchell Muma going for the race lead. Championship implications coming out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. The 98 of Mitchell Muma capitalizes on a mistake by the championship contenders. Zimmy looks to the inside in 3 and 4. Here comes Harris to fight back on Muma. 3 more times around. Here comes Steven Johnson and Metler. Zimmy getting loose. Losing spots. He does not want to do that. He's losing points. Popsicle 6 in the air. 2 laps to go. Can Mitchell Muma hang on and win this one here tonight at North Wilkesboro? Harris with a dive down into 3 and 4. Side by side for the race lead. White flag in the air one more time around. Harris going for it. To the inside of Mitchell Muma. Muma gonna hang tough on the outside. They make contact. Harris into the outside wall. He spins. Brian Zimmerman gets around him. Brandon Metler right behind him out of turn number 4. It's gonna be Brian Zimmerman taking home the win. What in the world just happened? Heartbreak City for the number 74 of Alex Harris. The most dominating car here tonight comes home in 8th place. Your race winner, and more than likely season 9 Nexev Tour Modified champion, it's going to be Brian Zimmerman, the number 28. You see Metler got 2nd place, rolling up next to him to congratulate him. I am just absolutely speechless right now, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely insane. What did I tell you? Something big was going to happen tonight. Unbelievable finish. Well deserved, Zimmy. Burn it down. You know, it looked almost like he wasn't going to get it. It really did for just a second. So let's go ahead and talk to our third place finisher. It's number 98 of Mitchell Muma. Dude, what a race, man. I mean, you literally all night long, just nice and patient, got yourself up into the top 5. You put yourself in position to win it there when the two championship contenders made that mistake. What was going through your head there in the last 10 laps?
Well, man, I mean, there was some wrecks at the end, and I got lucky just missing a lot of them. Figured out how to make the car rotate in the center, which was like huge. And I felt like the car, as the laps would go on it, when I had about 20 to 50 laps on my tires, I was the best at it. So I pitted at that time where I could kind of have that kind of car at the end. And when I saw I knew we were going to race hard for the win. That's what you got to do. And so I saw Zimmerman and Alex get into each other, and I was like, I kind of like was thinking about the scenario happening before it happened, and when it did, I was like, man, I went back nice and smooth. I thought I pulled away more from Alex than I did, and I just didn't give myself a buffer. My heart rate did race a little bit, and I knew it was going to be tough on the last lap. I do apologize to Alex for saying I kind of chatted in the thing saying he was terrible. It wasn't his fault. It's just a racing deal. But the first reaction I had was, oh my gosh, he's going to clothesline me into the wall, but it looks like we got hooked, or tires hooked or whatever. But good race, man. I love the track. I love the setup. I love how loose it got over the run. I'm a big fan of loose cars, so if we continue to race tracks and make setups that involve like throttle control, I'm all for it, man. I love it. But yeah.
I tell you what, man, you almost had it there, but you still come home in third tonight. Who you got to thank on the number 98?
Yeah, man. I'll thank my teammates, Derek Stanley and Chris Sawyer. We're always having fun racing this. I'll thank Tanner and everybody who runs the league. Thank you for broadcasting, and also thank MSM Services. If you ever need financial coaching or anything like that, hit up MSM Services for all your financial coaching needs.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations again on third place. Great season for you. Great finale for you. Hope to see you next season, man.
Yep, thanks, Sam. Have a good one.
Oh, I kind of cut him off there. Sorry, Mitchell. I thought you were good there, buddy. Hey, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, let's talk to second place, because he was another driver who kind of had just kind of a weird night overall. Was up towards the front, led a couple laps, kind of fell back a little bit, worked your way back up there, Metler. Kind of got into a little accident there with Derek Stanley and Zimmerman there. Kind of walk me through it, man, because that last 10 laps, I mean, I'm out of breath. I couldn't call it.
Yeah, that was a crazy race. I was telling Zimmy there in the chat room before we came up here that I think if we had that good group of guys every single week in those kind of race conditions every single week, I mean, we've been in for a treat of a league. But all in all, great league race for the guys overall tonight. I kind of came in late with coming home from work and got just a few laps practicing, put at P3 in qualifying. I felt pretty quick all night. I love this track personally. I think I can drive this track pretty well compared to other people. It's one of the tracks I can work with the most and get pretty fast at. And yeah, like you said, I was kind of up front all race. I led some few laps, decided to push it and see how much speed I had, and then pit cycle came around. I got crazy loose, could barely even drive the car when I stayed out that second time around, and found myself up front again, battle in the top 3, and got into Zimmy, claimed that caution all on me, just pushed a little bit too hard, and kind of just miscommunicated with Zimmy there with where we were going to run the line at. Started P10 that last restart and drove it home P2 in the last 20 laps, and just a crazy finish overall. Really good for the league. Way to send it off for the season, and like I said, just another shout out to all the guys racing tonight. It's a good crew.
Yeah, you guys put on one heck of a show here for a season finale, so I'm going to let you have the floor once again, Metler. Who you got to thank on that 15 car for making this all happen tonight?
First and foremost, got to thank Nexev Media and all of the league sponsors we've had in all of our seasons. I think they don't give enough praise and appraisal for what they do and all the resources they provide for our league and supporting us and what we do. So got to give a big shout out to them. Got to thank Five Kings Motorsports and all of our sponsors for Five Kings Motorsports. Got to thank Band Racing Videos, YouTube, and Facebook, having a really good year so far, and have some pretty good stuff coming up in the horizon pretty soon. So keep an eye out on that, and obviously for you for giving us an image and broadcast all season long, giving us a good name out there. It's been up and down all season, but I think, like I said before, tonight's race and the last 20 laps of tonight's race, it would have been a shame if nobody got it, and I'm glad you were here to catch all that action and give us a name and good race and image for our league.
Well, congratulations on second place here tonight, Mettler. You definitely earned it, trying to get your way back up there, nice and patient. And hopefully we'll see you next season, man.
Awesome, will do. Looking forward to it.
Second place finisher, Brandon Mettler in the number 15. So, I'm just going to bring him up and just basically say this right away. I thought I cursed you. I really did. We talked to you there. Couple cautions beforehand, ask you how you're feeling. I don't know if that struck a nerve in you or what, but you go backwards and you managed to bring home the wins. I mean, you just talk me through it.
Well, first off, I hate it that I got into Alex there. We'd run clean. We had 1-2 wrapped up there. We'd pulled the gap the field a little bit. His tires are starting to go. I could tell his right rear was going. I was going to try to make the move on the outside because I felt like I could make that move on the outside. Touched him quite gently in that right rear going into one, got him loose. I did everything I could, let him gather it up and keep the lead. And then Muma come out of nowhere and took the lead. And then I thought him and Alex was going to battle it out for the win there. And I was really pulling for Alex to get back around Muma because I felt like I'd cost Alex the win there getting into him. And then unfortunately they got together late. But yeah, just sometimes in racing, it's more luck than anything. So that one I got to chalk up to a little bit of luck. We did manage the tires well. I had really good tires there at the end. But just hated I got into Alex and put him in a bad position. Then him and Muma got together there at the end. So I hated that for him. But yeah, just one of them racing deals.
Well, you started in the back tonight, and you drove your way to a victory. Not only that, waiting on confirmation, but I think you locked down a championship here tonight. How does it feel?
Well, I don't know. Kyle has had such an awesome. I'm sorry. Who was in second? I forgot now. I'm sorry. It was Zach. Zach Murphy.
Yep, Zach Murphy.
Zach had a solid season, and I hate tonight. He got taken out there. That might be the difference in the championship. I hate that it was that way. I wish we could have settled it on the track because he's had such a solid year. Lots of top fives, just ran a very consistent year. So if I didn't get it, I think it's been well deserved. I don't think one night should call it for Zach, but unfortunately, with the way we do run double points now, this could get him. But until points come out, I'm not certain where the points are going to fall because Zach had a solid year. Didn't have a lot of bad finishes to drop. So we'll see how it all falls out.
Let's see right here. Zimmy, Zach finished back in 12th position. So even with the double points night and the drop weeks, I don't know. I think you might be safe here. I'm about to bring Tanner in and see what we got. So let's see here. Let's bring him in real quick. Hey, Tanner Marr, driver of the number 4. It's Sam in the booth. You got me.
I got you, brother.
How we doing on them points, man? What we looking like?
Well, we just officially got them in. Had to double check them. I'm a little salty. Got involved in a wreck that never should have happened, but that's okay. I'm glad you didn't pull me up earlier because I was kind of seeing red at the moment. But we do have a champion for season number 9. And I tell you what, it was close. 8 points separated these two drivers. But Mr. Brian Zimmerman, he is season 9's champion. Edged out Zach Murphy by 8 points. Caleb E. Thompson's 3rd. I'm 4th. Missed 2 races. Still excited to be 4th. You miss races and still get in the top 5. That's pretty impressive. And Alex D. Harris right home got 5th in the points. So I'm happy with the season. I want the folks to stay tuned because there's some stuff in the works for Tuesday nights. Maybe a different car, but going to be same channel, same place. And yeah, hell of a season, Sam. Hell of a season. Congratulations to Mr. Brian Zimmerman, USAFirearms.com's very own. Gave him a win tonight and gave him a championship.
Well, I will say 8 points was the difference between me, 1 lap to go and then the finish. Because it was a double points night, so those 2 spots, that was...
I didn't
Is
even
that
think
correct?
about that. That you are right. You're right.
So,
Well, I tell you
So,
what,
yeah.
Sammy, we're going to let you have the floor real quick. Tanner, thank you very much. We'll get you back up in the admin
Thanks, buddy.
channel, let you get doing what you got to do. So thank you for talking with us. That was Tanner Marr giving us the official word that Brian Zimmerman is our champion. So, Zimmy, you have the floor. Who you got to thank?
well, thank to all the guys we run with. Pit Lizard, we got Alex, which made contact with there. Once again, sorry about that, Alex. But got Brandon Metler and all them. Hey, they've been running with us when we run this league on Tuesday night. So we run with all those guys too. And Tanner, just thank y'all guys. Y'all do such a great job with the broadcast. You've done such a solid job this year. It's always fun to watch the broadcast. Tanner, he puts a lot of effort into the league. We do have some exciting things. I've heard some rumblings, some things that could be happening for Tuesday nights going forward. So everybody out there, listen, keep your ears open. There's going to be some big news, it sounds like, coming. I don't know all the details, but if the rumblings are correct, it's going to be something big. So looking forward to that. But also, I'd like to give a shout out to Zach. He ran such a solid year, solid season. If we hadn't had a double points night tonight, he'd have definitely been the champ. He had some bad luck, but he run a solid season. And if it hadn't been for double points night tonight and his bad misfortune there, he would have walked away with this championship. So shout out to him for such a solid year.
Well, I tell you what, Zimmy, you come home on top. You take season 9, the Nexev Media Tour Modified Series. Congratulations on the win here tonight, and congratulations on the championship. We hope to see you again next season.
And we'll be here. And yeah, big shout out to Nexev for coming on board. Everybody go check those guys out. They've got some good services over there. So we thanks Nexev for coming on board and sponsoring our league. It's been a huge help for us. And we couldn't run the league without them. So big shout out to Nexev Media.
Thanks, Zimmy. We'll see you next season, bud.
See you, man. Have a good evening.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to wrap it up here on True Sim Productions for season 9 of the Nexev Media Tour Modified Series. I want to thank you all for tuning in to True Sim Productions to witness this crazy finish where Brian Zimmerman takes home the win and the championship. With that being said, Tanner Marr in the booth tonight for the late model stocks. Make sure you're there. It's going to be starting around 9:15, 9:30 in the evening on the Eastern Seaboard, so make sure you check it out and give it a like. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. You have a good evening.